If it glitches and it seems like I'm lip syncing, my phones have been glitching, and my phone's fine. It's just it's been acting up. So, and if you see this, it's paint. I was painting my box. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to do hairstyles on short hair. As you can see, I have really short hair, so any like really short hair, you can't. Well, you could still do this. You could still do this, but you're gonna have to make it a little bit shorter. But really short hair, you could even like up to here, or I don't know why, but you cut your hair like this. If you do, then you go, girl. You be a rebel. And if you don't have any hair, I'm really sorry. If you have cancer, I'm really sorry about that. I really don't care about your hair. I care about how you're being taken care of. So I hope you're getting better if you do have cancer. Or if you just shaved your head and you are fine with it, then you can't do this because you don't have hair. I'm not trying to be mean. But seriously, cancer is bad. Don't cut your hair that short with no hair. I'm not saying to care so much about your hair like it's your life. I'm saying just take care of it to make sure it's well healthy. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to tell you supplies you're going to need. You're going to need a box. No, I'm just kidding. You're going to need some tiny rubber bands. By the way, today I actually know what I want to show you. I'm going to be showing you how to do a fishtail, a genie thing. And I can't do that with all of my hair, so I'm going to show you how to do that with some hair. And by the way, if you have longer hair and you're watching this, go ahead and pop it in a ponytail right here and then do it. So, go ahead and do that if you have, like, pause the video. Or you can walk through it and see how I do it. Then do what you want, whatever you want. Okay. And a comb. I don't know if you'll need all of these supplies, but a skinny rubber band and 2 or 1 regular rubber bands. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this part. And if you have bangs, go ahead. Ow! Go ahead and take your bangs and a little bit more hair, put a little bit less hair. Then take this big of a piece. I'm trying not to take extra piece. Okay, I think this is a bit thick. But these are my bangs. So you're just going to cross it in. And make sure it's pretty loose because you don't want it too tight unless you would like it tight. But genies aren't all about that. Okay, you're just going to keep on moving it inwards. And while I'm doing it, my pieces get thick. If you do thick, I suggest not. If you want to do thick, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. But if you do thick, then you won't really see the design. And the reason why I go thick is because I don't really pay attention and things, and I'm just, yeah. And I mostly do a fishtail when I'm bored. I'll do it in school because I'll get bored a little bit. But most of the time I'm not bored. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you have bobby pins, you can go ahead and use that. Because as you can see, I have bump. And as you can see, it pretty much looks like a braid but twisted. And yeah, I don't understand why it's called a fishtail. I think it's called a fishtail because it's like, I don't know. It's definitely not like a fishtail. Fishtail is like flat. Oh yeah, I know why it's called a fishtail, because bam, bam. I'll explain at the end if I actually have time. So I'll be back with all of this stuff done. But before I do that, I suggest you make sure you're grabbing the inside too, not just the sides. Like, so I'm including the back and not just the front. The sides, like how you do this. Make sure you include the back too, or it will look like this. And it's totally fine if it looks like this, plain. I don't think you even saw that, but it looks plain. It's like no fishtail. But I suggest if you have long hair and then you're putting it up here like a genie thing, then I suggest that you make sure that the back isn't as messy. And if it is, go ahead and fix it or something. I don't know what you could do to fix that. You could either go ahead and keep on going, or you could either just stop and start over. I suggest keep on going. It doesn't really matter as long as you're not whipping your hair around. Then people could see the back of it. Yeah. So I will be back with my fishtail pretty much done. Actually, no, this is the part here, okay. So once you have like a halfway done, as you can see, these are thicker pieces. But after you do that, after you have that, take the little, it's just attached, never mind. Don't use that one, okay. So you're going to take one of the little mini ones, well, and if you're using your all your hair in longer hair, because if you have longer hair, go ahead and use bigger rubber bands. It doesn't matter if it's longer or shorter than mine. It really doesn't. You don't even have a measure. It doesn't matter. Like so. Go ahead and bobby pin any bumps. Not all of them. You don't have to. And you could either leave it like this and like bobby pin it back. That's cute either way. Or you could braid it into a different braid or anything. Or you could keep on going with the fishtail. I'm going to do a different braid. A very different braid. I'm going to do the regular braid. I was going to try my braid. I made up a hairstyle. I'll show you in a different video. But I'm just, make sure if you're doing a regular braid, make sure it's pretty tight if it's in the middle. And actually I'm going to take out some. And then grab another. This is a pink one. And just go ahead and put on the rubber band. So for this one, since I don't know how to do any other braid, that I'm going to do half fishtail, half braid. So let me show you how to do that. So what you're going to do, you're going to take this to start a fishtail. I'll be back with half of the fishtail done. So for some reason I'm ill and I can't do a fishtail. I've been trying and trying. This is my 6th time. Let's see. I think I'm doing it. I think I'm doing it. Okay. Let's grab it over to lower. See, this isn't working. It's like it's just starting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bun. And if you don't know how to do a bun, let me show you how. I call it a bun. It's not really called a bun. I don't know what it's called. Take this. Bump, bump. So, and by the way, you should probably comb out the strip before you do this, because then there'll be all these flyaways, and then spray it when this is done. Leave some hair, a lot of hair, like medium. That's not a lot, but make a hole and loop it through, and I just took some of the hair. Bam, it's a bun. I call it the bun. It's a bun. It's a bun. I'm gonna redo it. Yeah, because both sides aren't. By the way, that bang was my foot against my desk, and I'm gonna do 2 loops. That works. Ow. Why did I do that? And ba-bam, it looks just like a fishtail. No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. So next thing, it looks so weird. It's a combination. And it's not supposed to look like a combination. It's supposed to look like a gene thing. So I don't suggest doing some different things, but it really looks really super cool. Okay. Next thing you're gonna do is you're going to close this before everything fills. And then you're just gonna comb out my hair. Your hair. Not my hair. Your hair. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna take a skinny one. Take this and wrap it. You're just going to put the ponytail in and then loop it like this, like a bun in the bun. So I'm gonna do that. Make sure you put in a ponytail and do the same technique. So I don't know if this is getting in frame. There's bumps. If there's bumps, it's totally fine. But I'm gonna comb it out anyway.
Operators are standing by. Call 800-626-5211. That's 800-626-5211. I was on heroin. I used crack cocaine. We are the addiction network.
Lower it down if you put it too high, and make sure the ponytail's loose. I'm gonna undo one. It undooed. So, not the skinny one. Wrong. Wait. Wrong. Okay, so use the thicker ones. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this over again, and let's do it right. Look at this chunk of hair that's hanging. Actually, to be honest, this is always the hair that's sticking out. I don't know if this is okay. This is always the hair that's sticking out. But what I could do is could loop it through the loop. That's what I did. Bobby pin it. I don't have bobby pins because I'm dumb. But do that, and then you could bobby pin this. Attach that with the bobby pin right in it. So that's what you're going to do, and I failed. So,